Unraveling Idioms, in a stew. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where learning English is not only easy but also a lot of fun. Today, we're going to explore a flavorful English idiom that often leaves learners puzzled. In a stew. Have you ever wondered what a cooking term is doing in everyday conversation? Well, stick around, and I'll serve you the answer on a silver platter. We're going to dive into the meaning, the origin, and how to use it in a sentence. Let's get started. In a stew is an idiom that has nothing to do with cooking when used in a conversational context. This phrase means to be worried, anxious, or upset about a situation. Think of it this way. When you're cooking a stew, there's a lot going on in the pot. It's a mix of ingredients, sometimes boiling and bubbling. Similarly, when a person is in a stew, their emotions are all mixed up, and they might feel like they're in hot water, emotionally speaking. Let's see it in an example. Ever since he heard the news, Ben has been in a stew, walking around with a frown and biting his nails. Understanding where idioms come from can often help us remember them better. The phrase, in a stew, has been around for centuries, and it is believed to stem from the literal mess that can result from a stew if it's not cooked properly. A stew needs to simmer gently. If it's not looked after, it can become an overcooked, inedible mess. Similarly, someone's thoughts can overboil with worry, creating an emotional turmoil or mess that we refer to as being in a stew. Now, how can you use in a stew in everyday English? It's simple and can be quite versatile. You might use it when you're describing your own feelings or when talking about someone else. Here are a couple of examples. I've been in a stew all day thinking about the job interview tomorrow. Don't get yourself in a stew over the traffic jam. We'll eventually get there. And that's the scoop on in a stew. It's a quirky idiom that adds some spice to our language and describes a state of worry or agitation quite vividly. I hope you found this explanation helpful and that you're no longer in a stew about using this phrase. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this little English lesson, remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep learning and stay out of any stews.